Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sipniewski, your crypto queen. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. Okay, if you're interested in some free cryptocurrency, we have one for you. It's called Zen Token, and it was started by this gentleman right here. And it launched without a supply. And the only way that it's getting a supply are people are minting it. Started by Jack Levin, and it's called Zen Crypto. If you want to hit their Twitter space, it's at Zen_crypto. You go to their Twitter space and you go down and you can see this little link right here, Zen Network. This is where you would go to mint yourself some free cryptocurrency, and that actually didn't follow the link. So it has a lot of the same mechanics that Hex has, right? You were able to mint free Hex. You can mint free Zen. And so many people have been minting free Zen that it took a lot of ether out of supply. And people have paid almost $2 million in gas fees this weekend. So it's very exciting. Now you can mint one wallet. I think that's it. Just one wallet at a time. And the only thing that you have to pay, obviously, are the gas fees. So if you want to create a bunch of different wallets, that's on you. But just know that you have to, when they give you different times of when you can mint the tokens. Let's say if I decide that I pick a 100-day period where I'm going to mint tokens. So I'll pay the gas fee, and in 100 days, I can claim the tokens. Now, obviously, the longer that you push out the days, let's say if I do 385 days, the more tokens that I'm going to collect on the end. If I do a 1-day mint, I'm just going to get a handful of tokens. If I do a 10-day mint, a little bit more, but obviously the longer, the more you'll get. Now you have to definitely collect them in time, because you can see right here, if you're late, they start penalizing your tokens. And if you're a week late, they're going to take 100% of the tokens that you missed. So you don't want to go crazy, doing so many wallets that you lose track of when you need to collect them, because then it's all for naught. You will have missed out on the gas fees. And, initially when I saw this token, the chart looked absolutely terrible. And I was like, oh, is this the Zen token that you're talking about? Let me just pull up the chart really fast. I'm like, I don't get it, because everybody was raving about this token. And I'm like, look at this chart. It looks absolutely horrendous. Why are you bragging about this token? I didn't realize that you can mint the tokens for free. Now, the reason that, of course, it had a big run up is launches always do. People saw this coming through on the live pairs, and people like to degen into cryptocurrencies whenever they come out onto the live pairs, because this is their opportunity to get into something very early, very quickly, and make some quick money. But they didn't understand how this token worked. They didn't realize that people were going to be able to make this for free and then would begin to dump the supply very quickly. I think, in time we're going to see people stop dumping this and people just starting to collect and accumulate this. I mean, right now, this is an experiment. We don't really know how any of this is going to end up, but I do know that it's free. And the gas fees are a little more expensive because of Zen right now. Gas fees have been recently in the teens, and I think gas right now, it's at 28. It was at 36 earlier. But, what's the difference? Go ahead and mint you a couple of different wallets. Keep track of them. Write it down if you have to. No problem in having a hard copy. Or you can always check your wallets over on the blockchain to see when you need to claim the tokens that you've minted. I have 4 or 5 different wallets at this point, and I did purchase some initially just to hold it. Let's see what happens. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a pump. Maybe not. Maybe people will just continue to dump the tokens as they go. But like I said, this is going to be a long-term experiment. And I listened to a very long Twitter space with Jack talking today about the token, in the hopes that this is going to be one of those cryptocurrencies that started off very much like Bitcoin, where it was meant to be peer-to-peer digital cash. And that's what he's hoping the future of Zen is going to be. Now, I'm going to leave a link for their Twitter feed down in the description, along with Jack's, so that you can follow both of them to see any news that's coming out. When you go to their Twitter, they also have their Telegram there that you can follow. Let me see if I can just share this one screen, though. I really wish StreamYards would do something about, just being able to jump from screen to screen, because this is it's really, really inconvenient. So this is what you're going to see when you attach when you go from the link from Twitter. This is what you're going to see. Now, when you get there, you have to connect your wallet. Initially, when I connected my wallet, it was very weird. It opened up the App Store, and I'm like, well, what's going on? Normally, when you hit Connect Wallet, you pick like MetaMask or whatever wallet you're trying to connect, and it's very smooth. This is a little choppy. It took me a while to really get it down. So you want to connect your wallet. I don't want to do that right now, but then on the bottom here, it says Mint Token. So once your wallet is connected, you hit Mint Token, then it's going to ask you, okay, how long do you want to do your mint for? Do you just want to do a day mint? Do you want to do a week mint? Do you want to do a 385-day mint? And obviously, the longer that you make the mint for, the more tokens that you're going to get, okay? So then you pick that, and then it's going to walk you through, I think, add token. I'm trying to remember the process. And then, of course, you're going to have to pay the gas fee. Now, very important to remember, don't forget when you need to claim your tokens, because if you're just 1 week late, you're going to lose everything, which means you'll lose your gas fees in the end, and you definitely don't want to do this. And it's kind of fun being a part of this experiment. This is something that a lot of people are very excited about. They've only been live for a day, and they already have over 6,000 holders. And this is just a very organic experiment. They've not done any major marketing for this. This is just kind of all word by mouth, and we're all connected together, and we're everybody's kind of rooting this on and cheering it on just to see how far it's going to go. Like I said, you can create as many different wallets as you want. It's very simple. Connect. Very easy to... Well, let me grab my phone in case you don't know how to make a new wallet. Hold on. Because I kind of forget that, not everybody knows how to do it. And it's very, very simple and very easy. So you go to your main wallet. Let me just pop it open. I use MetaMask. And you have to do this through Uniswap. Let's check on my face. Okay. Now let me go to my other wallet. Hold on a second, because I only have, hold on a second, a different one. Hold on. I don't want to show my business all up in there. Okay. So let's say this is your MetaMask. Okay. Now I know this is totally going to be out of focus. The only thing that you need to do to start a new wallet, you see the little insignia up there, that little sign that's right up there. You just tap that. And then you hit create a new account. And that's it. I'm going to have a new wallet populate. There you go. Boom. Here I go. There's another wallet sitting there. And that's all you have to do to create a new wallet. Now, of course, with that new wallet, you have to make sure you have Ether in there for your gas fees. So just send Ether to each one of the new wallets that you've created. And my gas fees were around $6 or $7. Of course, it all depends on what the gas fees are at the time. But go ahead and, put the Ether in your wallet and just have it sitting there. Don't go crazy. Don't be doing like 500 wallets, because there's been people on the Telegram spaces that are like, yeah, I've made like 500 different wallets, or I outsourced it for someone to make 500 different wallets. And to me, that just sounds like too much work. I don't want to be a greedy pig. I just want to be involved in this experiment. I just made a couple of different wallets, and I will take it from there, and we'll see how it goes. And of course, I did buy some earlier today, so we'll see if I'll be able to make a little bit of a profit tomorrow. But again, I will leave links down in the description to their Twitter page. This way you can go to their website. You'll be able to connect directly to that dashboard for you to begin the minting process with your wallet. And if you have a chance, go to their Telegram group or listen to some of the Twitter spaces. I hope they had a nice long Twitter space tonight. I hope they recorded it, because there's nothing like listening to a recorded Twitter space. Boy, let me tell you. Well, that is going to do it here for me today. I thank you. And I'm sorry I couldn't give you more information about the Zen token, but go and read about it. You know, they have a website. Go read about it. Read their light papers. There's this whole mathematical equation on how they devise how many tokens that you get. And it's like, oh no, I never want to do calculus again in my life. I'm out. I'll just take what I can get, and that's going to do it for me. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you so very much for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Please take care of yourself.